Yeah. Bud.
Roll that blunt up, let's smoke some drugs. 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 Roll that blunt up, let's smoke some drugs.
I smoke me some chronic hydro blunt. When I'm geeked up and feeling good, I don't front. Eyes all glossy, pupils all red. People tend to ask me, what the fuck you had? I stay fucked up, stay low all the time. Don't try to smoke me out, buy some shit sometime. Hit it, inhale it, don't be a Bill Clinton. This shit is me, great, I ain't fucking with it. I gotta have my shit every single hour. When I choke on it, it gives me power. So how it test me when I'm having fun. Cause everybody knows I'm packing a gun. I pop you in your head, in your chest, in your throat. I get cold stupid when I hit on the dro.
Crazy.
Dope, weed, blunt. I can tell when I smell the fire from the blunt. Now back in the day they used to call it Mary Jane. Or a blow joint if you mixed it with cane. Red was sesame milk, Colombian gold. Started smoking blood when I was 10 years old. Cause when I'm not high, I'm bored as hell. And when I'm out high, everybody can tell. But I don't give a shit, I'm in my own world, bitch. I could be sweet or a nasty little bitch. But I can tell you this, I ain't to be fucked with. I don't give a damn, cause to me, this some punk shit. If you wanna hang and get high, that'll work. But when you try to fuck up my high, I go berserk. I don't know karate, but I know crazy. I stomp down a nigga like it don't faze me. So when you see me looking fucked up, eyes red, you don't have to guess, you know what I had.
Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit. Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit. Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit. Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit. Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit. Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit. Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs.
I knew a fucking fool who thought he was cool. Thought he was slick, a nigga from the old school. Slipped into my ashtray when I wasn't looking. Pulled out my doobie, now my shit is cooking. Caught him with my meter, super stupid beater. Get my doobie back, motherfucking rat. You know damn well you didn't put in on that. You lost your VIP pass, now you get the gap. That's a promise black, you robbed the Big Mac. I bet your ass $100 that I stay strapped. Everybody knows that I'm packing a gun. And when I get high, I know I'm the one to get with, don't mess with me when I'm high. If you think I'm lacking, don't even try to use me, abuse me because I'm fucked up. I get cold stupid when I hit on the bud. Chronic, dope, weed, blunt. I can tell when I smell the fire from the bump. I can tell when I smell the fire from the bump. I can tell when I smell the fire from the bump. I can tell when I smell the fire from the bump.
Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit.
I can tell when I smell the fire from the bump.
Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit. Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit. Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit. Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs.
If you make me leave, I'll have to do it. Still argue. If you keep tripping, I'll have to do it. I'm out. Don't make me leave, I'd hate to do this. You gon' miss me when I'm gone, man. The darkest days, I helped you through it. I held you up. I'm Hercules like Atlas to her. You can't come past what I mean to her. I ain't blind no more. I How come water's blue, but I see right through ya? This world is strange, what happened to her? Long hair like trees while you cut it down. I was throwing money like leaves while you rake the ground. You wanna build an industry just to break the town? It ain't arguing with me, they got a safe and sound. Politics and relationships got us talking loud. But I don't want no politics, so what you say to the crowd? Cause the part you hardly hear is you can't take my crown. But somehow when I'm happy, you take me down. So from now I want what I want. You can call it greed, I wanna have more. Get another nigga, you see you had more. I'd be happy for you, or even sad for. I end discussions with you, that's what you asked for. Cause if it's time to go, you don't need no task force. You think I'm overseas, just like a passport. And them ain't allergies, this what she crying for. If you make me leave, I'll have to do it. If you keep tripping, I'll have to do it. Don't make me leave, I'd hate to do this. The darkest days I helped you through it. I'm Hercules like Atlas to her. You can't come past what I mean to her. How come water's blue, but I see right through ya? This world is strange, what happened to her?
This bitch is really tripping. Yeah, she really tripping. I don't got time to listen, cause I'm really on the mission. Steady trying to fucking get it, cause the time is steady ticking. But this bitch is steady bitching. Finna cut off no electrician. I don't need you in your feelings. I'm a young and I'm just living. Trying to get this fucking money, and you really interfering. To come through, you really gon' need some fucking clearance. Don't fall too deep, cause I'm good at interfering. Now I'm gone.
If you make me leave, I'll have to do it. If you keep tripping, I'll have to do it. Don't make me leave, I'd hate to do this. The darkest days I helped you through it. I'm Hercules like Atlas to her. You can't come past what I mean to her. How come water's blue, but I see right through ya? This world is strange, what happened to her?
Unmute yourself, Sister Yasini.
All right, so
There we go.
I was gonna wait for a few more minutes, but I guess it's time. I am sort of an on-time person, but peace and love, brother Taz.
Peace and love, sister.
All right, still waiting for our trio to show up, but I was just when I was talking earlier on mute, I was just saying that this is my first live ever, and that I have my brother Taz in the house to help me. And then I heard you say take your mute off. So that's how it's starting, but we're gonna see what we're gonna do. Okay, so
Definitely.
For the longest time, I've been studying these Jesuits. And for
Right.
those of you who don't know who the Jesuits are, you're gonna find out today, sort of in the worst way too, because I went on their site, Jesuits.org, and I was looking at how they describe themselves as an organization or entity or powers that be. And they were very generous with themselves. I got to give it to you. If you go to their website and read who the Jesuits are, they're gonna look lovely. You're gonna want to meet Jesuits and be around them. Maybe go to their schools. They're so they're so damn good to the world, to the globe, that is. But then, some years later, after I started studying the Jesuits, I came upon this book written by Edmund Paris. And let me see what the book is. He had an opposite view of who the Jesuits call themselves. And so I read the entire thing, but I'm not going to present all of that to you today. I am, however, going to let you know that this Edmund Paris wrote a book called The Secret History of the Jesuits. And anything that has a secret history, I want to know about. And so it's actually my job to dig and dig and dig on the subject. Taz, you in the house, you can let the people know where they can find you at.
I appreciate you, sister, for having me on the show. It's actually a complete pleasure, to be a part of your first live ever. I mean, if you haven't been following Sister Yasini, then let me tell you that her routine is usually, she's not never absent from the scene, but her usual is she goes live when one of us go live. She uploads a lot of material, she has a lot of stuff, but she's stepping into uncharted territory now, and I'm so happy to see the growth, and definitely, it's gonna be a good one. This is a subject that she has a lot of information in regards about, so it should be a good one. As far as for me, you know how you can find me. You can find me under all names under the Taz Show with everything. You could find me on YouTube under the Taz Show. The only place where it changes is on Facebook, where you can find me under Tasmaniac Wolf. That's my actual website, or I mean my actual profile. But I do have a business page on Facebook. You can find me there. But every place else, the Taz Show is my main place. And as always, you could always find me with Trio Deals now, which we're gonna be kicking off a lot of material. But thank you for having me on the show, sister. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. And
What was
thank
the
you.
name of that book one more time that you had mentioned earlier? The what?
Excuse me?
The Jesuit book that you mentioned? What was the name?
Oh, yeah, the secret history of the Jesuits. And I did attach that to our drive. So if you wanted to, have it, I know you probably got a split screen over there. I, on the other hand, didn't hook up my other monitor today, but next time I'm gonna be more efficient. But yeah, I was getting ready to say peace and love to the subscribers in the chat. Homie the Clown, Charbay, the goddess Charbay, and Gemini 9, if I pronounced that right. Peace and love to y'all for being in the house with not just Yasini, but the Taz Show, and soon to be Calico.
Yeah, Brother Calico's running a little late, I'm assuming, but he should be here soon, in the near future. And we're gonna bring a different aspect to everything that we had that we're showing. One thing that we're gonna be for reference for the family is at least from the Taz Show, and I'm gonna try to get the other deals involved, but I'm gonna start reading books online. I have a pretty nice library of books, and I'm
Yes.
gonna accept certain books, and
We're
whoa, hold on, what was that about? Hold on 1 second. Let me mute this up. Okay, there we go. My apologies. I had to mute the other speakers, but I'm gonna be doing a lot of reading. I have a plethora of books, so
Mhm.
expect me to be showing the books, reading the books. We're gonna be having different lectures in regards about the books, and we're gonna, just put our 2 cents in because there is a lot of books that I have that I know that the family's interested in. So with that said, expect that coming soon. I'm already finishing up the setup, just so I could, like, as you could see on beneath me, uh,
Mhm.
you could see that we
Yes,
will have a way
absolutely.
to offer you, the books, and we'll be able to look through them. I just have one of my most important ones that I read through, the Women's Encyclopedia of Myths and Secrets. It's an amazing book, and the Holy Quran, which I am currently searching into to look into some of the Scientology or some of the
You're right.
science, the scientific data that we find within the book. So look forward to that. I wanted to make sure that the family was aware of that. It will be coming in the near future. So expect that coming. With that said, I do believe that we have an extra person. T.
Actually, she's in the studio, but not in the stream,
Oh, okay, 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 okay,
but
okay.
only because of technical difficulty.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, she's got a muted problem, and otherwise, I did invite her to the show. However, peace and love to you, Aseret. One day you'll join us soon.
Yeah, she's already.
Oh, thanks a lot, Taz.
Yeah, I had seen her at the bottom that I'm like, well, I see her there. I don't know if she's like a surprise guest. I don't want to, like blow the ball. It's like, oh, you blew it. That was my surprise guest. But it's amazing to be in the presence of, the feminine energy in the house today. I appreciate you. It's
Oh
a
yeah,
complete pleasure to be around the Empress, and it's a pleasure to meet you.
yeah.
Like I said, if you could tell everybody who you are and how they can find
She's our technical difficulty was that she's muted.
you. Oh,
I mean, not muted, but it's on her end at home. So
oh,
I tried to send a link to her phone so she can at least have a voice, but she was okay with just being in the background. So
oh, okay.
uh, yeah, so I don't know how you put her in there, but if you can take her back out, that would be cool.
All right. Uh,
Okay.
there we go.
Yeah, Aseret, that was your cue to get up on your game. Get up on it. Or Taz will expose you. But anyway, but what you were saying earlier, Taz, I happened to see his library. I saw a good portion of it, and he ain't lying. He got some very interesting books with intriguing topics, and I'm makes me want to go build my library right now. I'm half books, half PDFs online, so but I aspire to get me a library. I've already got the books, I just haven't built it up yet. And I'm gonna make some time to do that one day real soon. And while we wait for Calico, I thought I would give you an opening of what things are gonna be like as soon as I share my screen here.
Go ahead, sir. I'm gonna actually contact Brother Calico and see if I could see a time span or of how long we could expect from him. All right.
Right, I'm sure the subscribers and the people in the chat want to hear from him. However, I've got plenty to read, and whenever he comes in, his input's going to be good. But go ahead and do the contact while I share my screen and let you know who these Jesuits are. Yeah, you can stop it now. You can stop it. You fucking busted. All right. So let's take a look. Let's take a look right here. All right. So they call themselves the Society of Jesus, and they're just a clan of do-gooders, like know God, be kind, help the poor, make this world a better place. Man, that would be great if these are truly the powers that be and they are who they say that they are on their website. Then all of this other stuff that's going on, that's some other entity, right? We're gonna find out. Yeah, I'm checking. I'm checking with them, and I'm gonna
Uh,
hurt myself. Yeah, you got something to say, Taz?
yeah. So I just spoke to the brother. He's like 2 3 minutes away. He's just setting up right now. Uh,
Oh,
and
I'll wait.
I get excited when I see PowerPoints, Sister Denise. So
Man,
so I'm excited to see what it is that you have in store for us. So go ahead. I don't even want to,
right.
it's
Yeah.
your
You
it's
know
your
what? I knew better. I knew better than to bring my ass on this first live without no damn PowerPoint. And plus, you got to have a PowerPoint for this,
right.
because I'm not saying the Jesuits lying about who they are on their website, but I'm saying another mofo checked it out and came up with something totally different. Scary, like, I'm not lying. I was appalled when I first read it, but that was years ago. That shocked them wore off. Now I'm here to shock you guys. I give y'all a hint. If you don't know who the Jesuits are, then you don't know anything about the Pope. The Pope right now.
Facts.
Okay? He's a Jesuit. He's the first Pope Jesuit. All right. And you can see the word uh, Jesusios in Jesuits. And you see it highlighted in yellow is from the Society of Jesus. Jesus has an society and a religion. This brother too cold for me. I mean, he's a really, really cool cat. He got a whole society.
Yeah, I
Follow.
actually didn't know, sister. So if I could real quick, just to because I love fact checking stuff, and just
Mm.
especially when I don't know in regards about it. But
Mhm.
I didn't know that the Pope was actually a Jesuit in the eye of everybody, where he actually accepted it. So I had to look it up, and I'm just gonna
Mhm.
just jump in real quick just to let the family know, because I don't want
Absolutely.
nobody to think
Anytime, bro.
that they're just just speaking just because. But it says is this is in regards about Pope Francis. It's just a regular wiki article. It says, as a Jesuit novice, he studied humanities in Santiago, Chile. After his no novitiate in the Society of Jesus, Bergoglio officially became a Jesuit on the 12th of March of 1960, when he made the religious profession of the initial perpetual vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience of a member of the order. Wow, they make the perpetual vows of poverty. They sure in the hell don't live in poverty, though. I mean, gold ceilings, and gold
Uh,
all over the place. But I wasn't aware, and for anybody wondering, well, Taz, who's Virgolio? Everybody that's anybody within any society,
mhm.
they have a tendency to change their name. It's like a rebirth
Yes,
birthing process. So
absolutely.
Bergoglio, it's actually his real name. All right,
Mm.
that's Pope Francis's real name. Pope
Mm.
Francis is just the name that was given to him once he ascended, I
Okay,
guess,
so,
to the
right.
rank of Pope. You know, that's when he took on a different name. Just any Pope that you could think of. Whatever name you have, like Pope Benedict. That's not it. That's not
Hmm.
his. His name is not Benedict.
Yeah, John
He
Paul.
Right,
And
John
John
Paul,
is the
the
first
famous
name.
the second. He is not know any of that, So
Right.
I wanted to thank you on that, because I'm always looking to learn, and I'll let you take over from where you left off. But I wanted to add that in there. But go ahead, sister.
Oh yeah, that was some good stuff. And like I said, I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but this this live is not going to be anything pretty or nice. I promise you. I mean, and it's not just me or my opinion. I'm saying this. I am going to read you what the author wrote in a book called The Secret History of the Jesuits. And he wrote the book by interviewing like Jesuits anonymously. And they told him what he needed to know. And there's a ex-Jesuit in the introduction who vouched for him that like he's correct on everything. And unfortunately, if there's any inkling of a truth to what I'm about to read to you, we're done. We're all done. We're all done. So let me just tell you how they describe themselves. All right. Who are the Jesuits? We are the Society of Jesus, a Roman Catholic order of priests and brothers founded half a millennium ago by the soldier turned mystic Ignatius Loyola. But most people call us the Jesuits. In the vision of our founder, we seek to find God in all things. We dedicate ourselves to the greater glory of God and the good of all of humanity. And we do so gratefully in collaboration with others who share our values, including laypersons. They have become part of the extended Jesuit family. With 16,000 plus priests, brothers, scholastics, and novices worldwide, we are the largest male religious order in the Catholic Church. We are pastors, teachers, and chaplains. We are also doctors, lawyers, and astronomers, among many other roles in church and society. So in our varied ministries, we care for the whole person, body, mind, and soul. And especially in our education ministries, we seek to nurture men and women for others. Okay, so Jesuits draw on the rich tradition of Ignatian spirituality and reflection. In our retreat centers, parishes, campus ministries, and other settings, we offer those resources. We offer these resources to all who want to discern God's presence in their lives. At the same time, we also aim to be contemplatives in action, people who bring this spirituality into the wide world. That includes our work on behalf of global justice, peace, and dialogue. Okay, I stopped it there because it was just too much. It was just too much. I was like, oh, aren't we so glad to have the Jesuits around in our lives? All over the world, 16,000 of those mofos everywhere. In your courtroom, in the hospitals, they're your judges. They are. They are your police officer. Well, I promise you, they're everywhere. They are everywhere. And so, Taz, I'm gonna let you read as soon as I get done. As soon as we get into the story. But that was the Jesuit side of who they are. And now I'd like to, read a little something from the author of the book, The Secret History of the Jesuits. Now, so, and this is the secrets that Jesuits don't want Christians to know. Out of Europe, a voice is heard from the secular world that documents historically the same information told by ex-priests. The author exposes the Vatican's involvement in world politics, intrigues, and the fomenting of wars throughout history. It appears beyond any doubt that the Roman Catholic institution is not a Christian church and never was. The poor Roman Catholic people have been betrayed by her and are facing spiritual disaster. Paris shows that Rome is responsible for the two great world wars. Taz, I can stop there and let you in. I meant to put it on big screen so you guys can read with us, but did you see that, Taz? Did you know all of that?
Yeah, I was aware of some of it. Where did you stop off at?
Oh, I stopped off of that they're responsible for the two great world wars, according to this author named Edmund Paris.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's the Edmund Paris explains why he wrote this book. Yeah, you can read why he wrote this book. You see where I'm at? There you go. It starts with the public.
Something went out of.
What do you mean? I didn't do anything.
There he goes. Oh no, the whatchamacallit, the PowerPoint appeared.
Oh,
But
okay.
I can see it now. It says the public is practically unaware of the overwhelming responsibility carried by the Vatican and its Jesuits in the stars, a situation which may be explained in part by the gigantic finances at the disposition of the Vatican and its Jesuits, giving them power in so many spheres, specifically since the last conflict. Um, we have
The
brother
Calico in the
brother
building.
Calico in the house.
All right, all
Welcome,
right.
welcome. So where did I say of explained in part by gigantic finances at the disposition of the Vatican and the Jesuits, giving them power in so many spheres, specifically since the last conflict. In fact, the part they took in those tragic events has hardly been mentioned until the present time, except by apologists eager to disguise it. It is with the aim of rectifying this and establishing the true facts that we present in this and other books the political activity of the Vatican during the contemporary activity which mutually concerns the Jesuits. This study is based on irrefutable archive documents, publications from well known politician personalities, diplomats, ambassadors, and eminent writers, most of whom are Catholics, even attested by the imprimatur. So, wow, that is, it looks like I will be purchasing another book.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. And
Yeah.
yeah, where it said the part about those apologists. Apologists are Christians who apologize for shit that you catch in the Bible that wasn't right. They make the apology for it and explain it
Mhm.
away and make you feel better. And even though he stabbed you, you'll be okay. Those are the apologists. That's my version. Taz, if you want to Google who they are for real, that's fine. But yep, peace
Right,
and
right.
love to Calico. Glad you joined us. We really are trio deals right now. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know I'm in the building.
Yes, sir. Calico is in the building. And we didn't really start without you. We just warmed the audience up because, we don't want to just bum rush them and hit them with all of this shit. And plus I needed my other bodyguard with me on this one. I don't want to get beat up by anybody for
Hey,
exposing these things.
hey, I'm gonna tell you the realest thing Kanye West ever said. He said, good things come to those who wait. So I'm at least be about an hour late. You know what I mean? For real. For real,
I
bro.
agree. That probably is the best thing Kanye ever said.
Shout out to the chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know.
Shout out to my goddaughter Juliana. She's watching. Hope you.
All
Shout
right.
out to Juliana, Princess Juliana.
She's in Florida actually.
Peace, goddess Juliana. Beautiful name.
Thank you, thank
And
you.
so, Calico, did you catch anything that we were saying about these Jesucios societies?
Oh yeah.
Okay, okay, good. And we don't want to keep you all night, and it's like a lot to chew on. So we can get right started. Tass, did you want to help me read some, or Calico? We all want to read, or should I just
Yeah,
blow this
yeah,
thing
yeah. I
open?
mean, I'll go to the next one and I'll let Brother Calico pick up after that.
Cool. So so we're gonna pick it right up. Here's the guy. Here's the ex-Jesuit who wrote the introduction. His name is Dr. Rivera, Albert Rivera. He said the most dangerous of men are those who appear very religious, especially when they are organized and in a position of authority. They have the deep respect of the people who are ignorant of their ungodly push for power behind the scenes. These religious men who pretend to love God will resort to murder, incite revolution and wars if necessary to help their cause. They are crafty, intelligent, smooth religious politicians who live in a shadowy world of secrets, intrigue, and phony holiness. This pattern, seen in the secret history of the Jesuits, spiritually speaking, can be seen in the scribes, Pharisees, and Sadducees at the time of Jesus Christ. The same evil spirit directed the Roman emperors to issue the 10 murderous decrees to persecute the early Christian church. Yeah, the early fathers observed most of the ancient Babylonian system plus Jewish theology and Greek philosophy. They all perverted most of the teachings of Christ and his apostles. They paved the way for the Roman Catholic machine that was to come into existence. Piously, they attacked, perverted, added to and took away from your Bible. And you know they did. What you think about the what Dr. Rivera said? Anyone, including the people in the chat? He said the most dangerous of men. Damn, you gotta be something to take that kind of cake, you know? You number one. You number one dangerous of all fucking men in the world, Craig. Okay, top flight.
Yeah, that's a hell of a title to have.
It is when you think about it. It truly, truly is. And so Taz, you'll sound real good reading this next part.
Yeah, most definitely. So let me see. Uh, when a Jesuit of the minor rank is to be elevated to command, he is conducted into the chapel of the covenant of the order, where there are only three other persons, the principal of superior standing in front of the altar. On either side stands a monk, one whom holds a banner in yellow and white, which are the papal colors, and the other a black banner with a dagger and red cross above a skull and crossbones. Skull and crossbones, huh? With
Mhm.
the word INRI or INRI, which is the same word that we find on top of Mr. Jesus when they crucify him, and below them the words Iustum Nicar Regis Impius, the meaning of which is it is just to exterminate or annihilate impious or heretical two kings, governments, or rulers. Upon the floor is a red cross, at which the postulant or candidate kneels. The superior hands him a small black crucifix, which he takes in his left hand and presses to his heart, and the superior at the same time presents to him a dagger, which he grasps by the blade and holds the point against his heart. The superior, still holding it by the hilt, and thus addressing the postulant, the superior speaks, "My son, heretofore, you have been taught to act the dissembler among Roman Catholics, to be a Roman Catholic, and to be a spy even among your own brethren, to believe no man, to trust no man." So this people is pretty. They if you look into them, you figure out that there is a whole lot more that they did that we aren't completely aware of. You know,
Right.
most people know them. Well, first of all, they were involved in the translation of the Bible, but all things that that you could have record of, they were somehow involved. And as
Mm-hmm.
far as the um as them handing that cross to each other,
Mm-hmm.
uh that is in hoc Winkus, or how is
Mm-hmm.
it? In this sign we shall conquer.
Right.
Or
Yes.
with this sign, yeah, in this sign we shall conquer. So let me share my screen real quick, because that is what they ended up doing. When they were after the control of the population of the entire world. You know,
The
they
world quake.
Right. It was said that he saw a sign in the sky, which was a cross. That's what supposedly saw the cross, and that the cross meant that it had written in it, "In hoc signo vinces." All right, "In hoc signo vinces." Vinces comes from the Spanish or Latin word vencer. Vencer means to heal, or to dominate, or to conquer. All right. So
Mm-hmm.
in this sign we shall conquer. All right. Ecclesiastical
Mm-hmm.
land, no case signo vinflis, is a Latin phrase conventionally translated into English as "In this sign thou shalt conquer." You know,
Mm-hmm.
that is what one of the most specific things that is recognized. With
But
the
brother
with
Tass,
right. Yes, go ahead.
is that a complete sentence?
Which one?
In this sign thou shalt conquer. Seems like there's a word left off on the end. Conquer who?
Uh,
In other words,
right. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
everybody on the planet.
Right. So I wanted to add that so the family is aware of a little bit of the history of these idiots, because they did a whole lot more than just what was presented to us. As far as
Mm-hmm.
the well-known things, the conquering and all that other
Hey,
stuff. You know.
hey, we looking good on that picture too. That was just a sidebar. But anyways, go ahead.
And oh, yeah.
Okay.
Let me what you call it, so everybody could
Hey,
see.
hey, hey,
You
hey,
missed
put
our
us,
new song.
hey, put us behind that picture. That picture that need to be the front screen. Ah.
When we leave, just so you can hear it. But
Oh, yeah. She dropped
anyway,
a new song on us. Well, a new
and
video
video.
on us. Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna keep up. We gonna keep that up. We gonna keep it going. That's for
Yes,
sure.
sir. Absolutely. And also, we're gonna keep this going because, like I said, this motherfucker Edmund Paris spilled the fucking beans. He spilled the beans. He said, among the reformers, to be a reformer, among the Huguenots, to be a Huguenot, among the Calvinists to be a Calvinist, among the Protestants generally to be a Protestant, and obtaining their confidence to seek even to preach from their one Jesuit. Okay, that's 1540s from modern Latin, Jesuita, member of the Societas Jesu, which is the Society of Jesus, founded 1533 by the Ignatius Loyola to combat Protestantism. So see Jesus. Anyway, their enemies in both Catholic and Protestant lands accuse them of belief that ends justify means. Hence the sense, quote, a crafty or a dissembling person, end quote.
I don't
So
know if it's just breaking up on my side or is it breaking up on both sides.
No,
Taz,
I
you
hear
hear
her.
Flip?
I hear her well.
Okay.
okay. And so that was 1630s. And Jesuitical, which means deceitful, designing, and insinuating. From the 1610s, a heretic. One holds a doctrine at variance with established or dominant standards. So in the mid 14th century, from Old French, heretique or heretique, that's 14th century modern French, heretique. From Church Latin, I should have let Taz read this. I don't speak Spanish or Latin. But anyway, of or belonging to a heresy as a noun, a heretic, from Greek heretikos, able to choose. So in the New Testament, heretical. Verbal adjective of herein means to take, and you can see heresy. Pulpits, and to denounce with all the vengeance in your nature, oh my God, our holy religion and the health of Pope. So, and even to descend so low as to become a Jew among Jews, that you might be enabled to gather together all information for the benefit of your order as a faithful soldier of the Pope. Yeah, those are instructions. Those are instructions to that mofo with the the spear or the point pointed at his heart, ready to bleed, ready to die, ready to die. I know for a fact I can never join, even if they did allow women, because I don't like pain. Okay. And the idea of me ever having to stab myself because I spilled some fucking beans one day,
I
which
think
I'm probably more likely to do.
I think the problem with these secret societies is the fact that it is that ignorance, plays a big part in the. I think these people actually join, thinking that they're joining a situation or a congregation or an organization that means well. That's what they believe, but they fail to understand the fact
How,
that
Taz?
how
How?
how
How
what.
could they think that they mean well?
No, 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 no. I'm
They have
saying
a
the
knife
people.
at your
I'm
heart.
saying the people that joins them, the people that join them, their ignorance tells them that these people that they're joining an organization that means well. This is what they believe because if they really had an idea of who these people were, like you just said, you couldn't join. You wouldn't join.
Yes.
I wouldn't join neither. Knowing what I know, I wouldn't join. But I know one thing: in my ignorance, if I didn't know and I was offered a position within them,
Mm-hmm.
I would be like, oh shit, that's a good thing, because it's in the ignorance of people when they think of Jesuits, most of them do not put together the destruction that they left behind, and it's that ignorance that makes people be okay with it with these beings.
See, people do it for the dollar bill, man. That's all to it. You know,
Yeah.
it's
And that,
like
go ahead.
it's no different than when the reason people become Freemasons and shit. They
Facts.
think it's gonna get them a status.
Right. Right.
You know, in the crackers society,
Right.
right?
Right.
They
Mhm.
don't just want status. No, they want status in the crackers society. You
Right.
know, they so damn colonized. You know that's what they're yearning for. I'm a Freemason. I'm a Jesuit. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna come up with anything that the cracker, that appeals to the cracker eye.
Right.
So they doing it to
Okay.
get ahead. You know, it's pretty much the trickle down effect of being born from a Piola. You know,
Yes.
I'm gonna keep bringing Piola up
It's always gonna go back to Piola.
for
But
real.
here's what my deal is. I can see if you handed me a contract and said, read this and sign it and you're in. These mofos are standing face to face with these monks and these Jesuits, listening to you already coming in deceiving motherfuckers. So how's you even all good and holy and knowing that you're gonna have to deceive the world and to do what? To be good? To be a good person? Now that ain't gonna sound right to me. As soon as he get to that one part, I'm gonna be like, hey, yeah, forget it. I'm out of here. I'm not doing it. And that's the difference between having a truly good heart and someone who's just money hungry or power hungry. As a red task, I'm not gonna stop putting you in. So too bad you can't talk. But
Yeah, I
these
see her. Even though she's not speaking, I'm seeing her reactions in the background, and I think the family. The family deserves at least to see that. To me, that's respect for me. Because she's in the background, though nobody knows she there. She's interacting, even though I hear her talking. I mean, I don't. Let me. I don't hear her talking, but I see her mouth moving. She's responding. She wants to interact, and it actually pisses me off that she can't, because I want to hear her
right.
perspective. No, I want to know what it is that she has. But anyways,
Oh,
I felt, that she needs to be seen as well.
well, there you have it. Teresa, Asseret, don't come in our studios if you don't want to be seen. Okay.
We appreciate you
Calico,
interacting in silence, interacting in silence.
right? Calico, you interested in reading at all? Okay, that was a no. Taz, can
Yeah,
you see
yeah.
the new
I'll
screen?
read this is the new slide.
Yeah, right
Okay.
here.
Okay, it says, you have been taught to plant insidiously the seeds of jealousy and hate. I'm going to repeat that because that sentence right there needs to
I'm
be
telling you, it's only
said
gonna get deeper.
right. It's a phrase that that if you listen to what it's saying from the get is going to tell you a lot, but that you have been taught
Yes.
to plant. When you plant something, it grows inside you. It doesn't spontaneously just happen. It's something that
Mhm.
comes to you after some time has passed. So you have been taught to plant insidiously the seeds of jealousy and hatred between communities, provinces, states that were at peace, and to incite them to deeds of blood, involving them in war with each other, and to create revolutions and civil wars in countries that were independent and prosperous,
Mm.
cultivate the arts and the sciences, and enjoying the blessings of peace, to take sides with the combatants, and to act secretly with your brother Jesuit, who might be engaged in the other side, but openly opposed to that with which you will be connected, only that the church might be gained in the end, in the conditions fixed in the treaties of peace, and the end justifies the means. Ooh, and the end justifies
Mm.
the fucking me.
Goddamn right.
So that I mean, wow, that's a hell of, but it's true though. It is true. It's what we what's been instilled on us since forever, you know, and until we don't realize
Yeah,
that, we're gonna be able to overcome
yeah, and this is just the beginning. Where do you see what they've really been up to? They've been uh they've been busy. They stay busy. Look at all of this plotting and scheming. And as I was saying earlier about the initiative who's getting ready to join, they're talking to him. All the stuff we've been reading, they're saying to the initiate.
it. Right.
They're telling him
Right.
all of this stuff because they need to know. Because imagine if they didn't get any of this and they're going to fuck up. They're going to fuck up.
Yeah. What they're doing is that they're playing the game of divide and conquer. All right.
Yep.
Because, as again, I'm going to go back to that first sentence, because we need to so you have been taught your duty as, no, wait. No, go back,
Oh,
go back
it's
up.
just the one before that. So
Yeah, the one before
yeah,
that
I
one.
know that really is. Yeah, if
Yeah,
a person is, I'm a little bit slow, even though I got a new modem today. But
right.
yeah, they
You have
and
been
then
taught.
plus I broadcast that this was gonna happen. Well, go ahead.
Yeah. But you have been taught to plant insidiously the seeds of jealousy and hatred between communities, provinces, states that were at peace. So if they were at peace, you are starting to rattle the cages, You are practicing what is known as, and I'll put it right here for the family. You are
Uh,
practicing the art of war. That is what you're practicing. You're practicing the
yep.
divide and conquer. And what do you need to destroy a nation? All you have to do is make it break itself up. A nation that cannot be defeated because it's too strong, you
Mm-hmm.
break them from within. All right, you plant seeds that is going to cause chaos. You infiltrate and you put one against another, father against son, you know mother
Yeah.
against daughter, and it is that what we have to come to realize, that it's a game what they're playing with, and what they're doing with us. They're playing a game, and we're getting the very shitty end of the stick. But go ahead, sister, my bad.
Yeah. And so I have to take it back to the next slide. But yeah, keeping in mind that they're talking to this one initiate. Everything we've been reading since I showed that Albert guy, we've been looking at the initiate, listen to um, his motherfucking rest of his life, what it's gonna be like. So you have been taught your duty as a spy to gather all statistics, facts, and information in your power from every source to ingr- ingratiate yourself into the confidence of the family circle of Protestants and heretics of every class and character, as well as that of the merchant, the banker, the lawyer, among the schools and universities and parliaments and legislators and the judiciaries of and councils of state, and to be all things to all men for the Pope's sake, whose servants we are until death. Boom. They just threw that mofo under the bus. Anyway, you have received all your instructions heretofore as a novice, a neophyte, and have served as a co-adjurer, confessor, and priest. But you have not yet been invested with all that is necessary to command in the army of Loyola in the service of the Pope. So how they gonna try to act like, oh, we finally got a Jesuit Pope? Oh no, All your popes are Jesuits. You can stop it.
Real talk.
You can. They already. It just said. To be all things to all men for the Pope's sake, whose servants we are unto death. I think it was who was it? It was one of those Muhammad's, Khalid Muhammad on the Donahue show told the Pope to lift up his skirt. Donahue took that as some faggoty ass shit, and no, Khalid was like, let us see what all the hellfuck dirt you got under your skirt. We ain't talking about your genitals, motherfuckers, if you do indeed have any. We talking about what the fuck you've been doing, you and your organization. So those who know, like you really can't even be woke without knowing who the Jesuits are. And the reason why I asked that is in the stream making faces and doing like she's doing this because she knows about all of this stuff. We studied this stuff together. She knows all of this shit. She's not surprised by any of it. But I bet you there's somebody in the chat who had no clue what the Jesus' society's been going around doing and hanging with and all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, just call them. You can call them. I wanted to finish this part, and then I'll let you back in, Taz. So you must serve the proper time as the instrument and executioner as directed by your superiors. For none can command here who has not consecrated his labors with the blood of the heretic. For without the shedding of blood, no man can be saved. Therefore, it fit yourself for your work, and you make your own salvation sure. You will, in addition to your former oath of obedience to your order and allegiance to the Pope, repeat after me. And a man has to say that other part. I won't even feel comfortable saying this kind of stuff out loud, even though I did read it. But yeah, Taz. The shit get deeper and deeper. The shit gets deeper and deeper.
Most definitely, yeah. Is this my slide now?
No, I was wondering what you thought about them telling this little, probably 20-year-old, all of this bullshit about what he has to do, how he has to serve as the instrument and executioner. Is he talking to a cop?
Yeah.
Is that why you can just go that nigga? I'm telling you, all walks of life are involved in this organization. All classes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can look at your blue collar workers, all of them, the KKK, all of you motherfuckers are involved by order of the Pope and the Society of Jesus. Yeah. So Taz, I told you I was gonna let you in. Let me just show this right quick.
Oh, there it is.
That's what it is. Now that picture, that's why even if I was a guy, I could never join. As soon as he brings that, start pointing at me, it's on right then. Dude, how to get in now? I'd have whipped your ass.
Hey, but watch this. For one, y'all, I know y'all see that sun symbol, and then on top of that, the I, H, and the S.
Yes, sir.
Which is actually Isis, Horus, and Set.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So, that's just the Gnostic side of what they got going on.
And look at the date on it.
Yeah.
It precedes slavery.
That's all coinciding. That's all one and the same. You might well say
the conquerors.
Like the world ended in 1492, so that's post 1492. They was coming across the Atlantic on the regular by then. Like, matter of fact, they didn't even want Columbus to come no more. Matter of fact, he was already dead by 1540, and they were sending people that was really gonna obey the queen to come over here and kick ass. Like he got lackadaisical and he was hanging out over here in America. You feel me? And the queen was like, "You trying to tell me some of them good people? I'm gonna F you up." You know what I mean? So being that they weren't Christian people, she declared all of them outlaws. And sent her real soldiers to come, because the second time he came, she made sure she sent a certain conquistador alongside to make sure that everything goes as the way she said it should go. And so that she got somebody watching him. Yeah, she got somebody watching him specifically, and that's pretty much what took him down. Like, Christopher Columbus went to prison for the shit he did. But it's more so what he didn't do. He didn't do enough for the the evils that she wanted done.
Oh my God! Can anybody do enough for the evils that she want done?
Nah, it's never enough. There's never enough.
Damn. Wow. And so these mofos are so deep into their plans. Wow. It's gonna take some real soldiers to pull us up out of this mess. I'm telling you. Taz.
Well,
Taz, you or Calico gonna read that oath.
Right. I think that oh yeah, okay. Text of the oath.
What you gonna say, Taz?
I say that she said she had mentioned that it's gonna take some soldiers, but I actually believe that we are living in a place very closely to the Wizard of Oz. The reason why, because these so-called big bad motherfuckers, when we find them, I have a damn feeling it's gonna be a midget. It's gonna be a small ass dude that's just mad at the world because of whatever, and we just thinking, "I am the great Oz." And when we peek through the back, we gonna be like, "Bro, the only thing great about you is I'm surprised you could walk with it, being so short, But I think it's more of a mirage."
So, would you slay a midget, Taz?
I will knock him upside his head so quick and so fast he wouldn't know what the hell hit his ass.
Hey, watch this.
Slay his ass and then post about that shit.
Hey, bro. See, and you hitting on something, because the person behind the curtain is actually a Twa. It's actually a Twa. The Twa looked at like a leprechaun.
Right.
So that's showing you that it's really a so-called black man in the back, right? Because all of this religion that they getting in Europe and all of that, or it all stems. I would say it all stems from the Druids. You feel me? And the true ancient Druids are the Twa. These pygmy people, so-called leprechaun and all of that. Yeah, right. So they the holy men. And I'm talking about on every land, because it was a point of time that they were the pharaohs of Egypt. These same short Twa pygmy people. Man, they are the Dogons, they are everybody. That's why the Chinese are short as hell and everything. I ain't lying. Like everything is stemming from these pygmy people. So all of that.
Are you saying that they're still around?
Of course. And I'm telling you,
I mean, the ones who would be on top.
That's what I'm saying. They're still on top. They might be underground, or they might be in a cave, or somewhere in nature, but they definitely not they ain't trying to live in no palace. They still like shaman. You know what I mean? But they still are the ultimate authority when it comes to a religion, like being a high priest of any sort. So all these other high priests, they powerful because they're a high priest. Well, they understand that this is a higher priest than them. You know, yeah. Especially the European, they know that. That's where they get it from. They want us to think the Druids are white guys in robes. You know, but no, it ain't quite the such.
I better not find out it's one of them little motherfuckers. Y'all, let's have it.
When he break it down to you, hey, when he break it down to us, we're gonna just go ahead and let the sleep be sleep, and we're gonna understand it on the level he understands it. Right?
Oh, yeah.
But that's what it's boiling down to. It's like even Tahuti. Tahuti ain't really trying to wake people up. Tahuti, shit, it's a game. You know, like the gods gambling for light. So that's why Tahuti is also looked at as Papa Legba. Like Tahuti is also the trickster. Tahuti will trick you out your light. He ain't here to. You can't get bigger than him. If you think you're gonna get bigger than Tahuti, believe me, he at your throat, and you wondering why the devil always knocking on your door. You know, because Tahuti ain't finna let you just outdo him. That ain't happening. It ain't happening. You feel me? And that go really for all the gods. Like they be, they gamble for light. So you done already made a gamble before you came here. You're like, I'm gonna dive down here on Earth. I'm gonna go get some more light, and I'm gonna come back. If I don't lose no light, you gotta triple my shit. He be like, Nick, man, you gonna go down there and fuck up. He said, don't worry about it. I'm gonna show you. So we done made a gamble before we came. We don't even know what the gamble was. We don't forgot. But we know we better get some light. I know that. For real. And Tahuti don't mind. Tahuti don't mind getting your light and putting it in his back pocket. For real.
And for those who don't know, Tahuti is also Thoth and Hermes.
All of that. Yeah, Tahuti. Yeah. Man, even deeper than that, Tahuti is the God of the Bible. Tahuti is Yah. So you can say Yah the block. All of that. Like Tahuti gonna put on many masks because he not here for your advancement unless you truly chosen. Other than that, all the gods want to get your light. For real. So don't be no fool.
So y'all can already imagine what it's gonna be like when we break down God or the gods, the Demiurge, Yaldabaoth, and that whole clan of Jesusio, Yahweh, all of those. Eventually it's gonna be broke down right here with Trio Dios, because that's what we do. We go dig up the dirt and then we bring it to you. Don't we, Taz?
Yeah,
you know this, and you know this, ma'am.
I think I got stuck there for a little bit, so I might have lost like the last 30-40 seconds of whatever was said. So my apologies about that. I was frozen.
You're right on time.
It's on me.
Yes, sir.
All right.
A man got to read this. Either you or Calico got to toss a coin or something.
Let me take a gander at this oath. Okay. The actual oath follows. I insert name. I, now in the presence of Almighty God, the blessed Virgin Mary, the blessed Saint John the Baptist, the holy apostles, Saint Peter and Saint Paul, and all the saints, sacred host of heaven, and you, my ghostly father, the superior general of the Society of Jesus, founded by Saint Ignatius in the pontification of Paul III, and the continued to the present by the womb of the Virgin, the matrix of God. Damn, they went there with the matrix, huh? The matrix of God, and the rod of Jesus Christ, the church and the Pope likened to a sexual union. Whoa. Likened to a
Whoa.
sexual union, the church being the matrix of God, the Pope possessing the rod of Jesus Christ, God, white Jesus, declared and swear that His Holiness the Pope is Christ's vice general and is the true and only head of the Catholic or universal church throughout the earth, and that by virtue of the keys of binding and loosing giving His Holiness by my Savior Jesus Christ, He hath power to dispose heretical kings, princes, and presidents, states, commonwealths, and the governments that they may be safely destroyed. Bro, they gave this dude. This dude is he sound better than God. This bro
Oh
man
my
right
God.
here sounds better than God on a real. That's a hell of an oath. Would you decree that oath, Brother Calico? You would repeat that oath if you had to enter somewhere?
Man, they'd be mad at me, man. I'd be like, man, my lawyer got to look this shit here over, man. For real.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I just want to be able to walk out the building. I ain't coming back.
With both legs.
Real.
Yeah, actually, that's just the first part. Shit. The shit gets deeper and deeper. Everything just gets deeper and deeper while we're reading. Ain't nothing lax about this shit. And it's everywhere. You can find this stuff all over the internet. DuckDuckGo, Google, whatever Explorer that you're using is fucking everywhere. And people somehow, is not grasping like why this world is the way that it is, because look at these motherfucking Jesuits and they have schools every fucking where.
See, all the information don't mean nothing without comprehension.
Absolutely.
We're
going
boiling down to.
Comprehend.
I mean, that's all. I mean, to each his own. You feel me? These people, I don't understand them. You feel me? That's why they say birds of a feather fly together.
Right.
DOs.
Pure evil. That's what it is. Pure evil. Like you just woke up and want to kill somebody for no damn reason, no drugs or nothing. Just, hey, I think I'll kill someone today. Anyone.
I wish this could have been reworded, because it make me. It's like saying, okay, watch this. Therefore, to the utmost of their power, they will defend the doctrine and its holiness, right, and custom against all usurpers of the heretical or Protestant authority, whatever, especially the Lutheran Church of Germany, their Lutheran Church of Germany, Holland, Denmark, Norway, and Sweden, and the now pretended authority of the churches of England and Scotland, and the branches of some now established in Ireland and on the continent of America and elsewhere, and all adherents in regard that they may be usurped and heretical, opposing the sacred mother church. All of a sudden, the mother matter.
It always is to the Catholics.
Opposing the sacred mother church of Rome. Boom, boom, boom. They denounce and disown any allegiance as obedience to any of the laws, magistrates, or officials. I do further declare place where they should be in Switzerland, Germany, Holland, or America, or in any other territory I shall come to, and do the utmost to. But he's trying to say expatriate, but I don't know what they're saying. The extirpate, whatever, the heretical Protestant or Masonic doctrines, and destroy all their pretended powers, legal or otherwise. The order, cleverly using this oath of the Knights of Columbus, That's what we're gonna have to get into. Yeah, nice. But to drive Protestants and Baptists into the arms of the Black Pope's invisible empire of Scottish Rite Freemasonry, further destroying the Lord's grand and glorious Protestant Reformation. Go to the next one.
Yeah, I'm still thinking these mofos got a lot of time on their hands. Go for it. You gonna pick it up, Calico?
My bad, I was reading too. I say they do further promise and declare that, notwithstanding that they're dispensed with to assume any religion heretical for the propagation of their mother church's interests, to keep secret and private all her agents' counsels from time to time as they entrust each other, and not divulge directly or indirectly by word, writing, or circumstances, whatever, but to execute all that should be proposed, given in charge, or discovered into me, but by my ghostly father. Okay. Anyway, or any of the sacred order. They do further promise and declare that they will have no opinion or will of their own, or any mental reservation. Ain't no whatsoever, even as a corpse or cadaver, but will unhesitatingly obey each other in every command that they receive from their superiors in the militia of the Pope and Jesus Christos, that they will go to any part of the world whithersoever they may be sent, to the frozen regions of the north, or the burning sands of the deserts of Africa, or the jungles of it. Man, y'all don't leave them people alone, man. Go on with that bullshit. They worse than Jehovah's Witnesses. I ain't never heard of Jehovah's Witnesses going in the jungle, man. God damn.
Okay.
You know what I mean? To the center of civilization of Europe, or to the wild hunts of the barbarians, savages of America.
Non-Christian.
Without murmuring or repenting, and will be submissive in all things whatsoever it's communicated to me. Go kill him. Okay, dead. Yeah. Next. What you need next, boss? You know what I'm saying? Like, when you tell them to jump, they literally gonna say how high. You know?
Yeah, and then they gonna do it.
Even though white man can't jump now, they be like, hey, you gotta ask me something else now. Don't ask me to jump. Because I would say how high, but I can't jump high. You know,
they'll build something to help them. They'll build
they're gonna climb.
that'll help them, but they're gonna do it. They're gonna jump.
Yeah, they're gonna need their trampoline. Tell you that.
Wow. I wonder, what a motherfucker be thinking after this initiation and all of that shit they done just told them. That's now their responsibility as a fucking Jesuit. Yeah, I wonder how many just kill themselves, like just wonder or know what they've gotten themselves into, and then just leave.
Well, I mean,
a lifetime just like deceiving, lying, conquering, murdering, stabbing, infiltrating.
Look, watch this. They bring you in, probably young and gullible, and definitely, you got your heart in it, like you say. It could be that. All right. But you having your heart in this crazy stuff, you done did drills and hits and everything, like they be doing on the street, talking about drill music. Man, you done did some drills.
Right.
You done did the hit squad thing. You wondering why they giving you so much money? Because they owe you for all them hits you done did, man.
Okay.
You're a fucking hit man.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? In the name of Jesus Christos. You are a hitman, you know what I mean? So you wondering why, dang, hey, even though I done woke up to religion, I can never leave the Jesuits alone because they took care of me. No, you took care of them.
Right.
Everything in your path, and then you wonder why they gave you, thousands and thousands of dollars at a time. They owe you for all the organs you done brought them, all of the goddamn heads you done, cut off, all the tongues you done chop. They owe you. So yeah, man, it's sick.
Yeah.
It's sick.
Charbet get it.
Basically, it ain't. Yeah, basically, it's the Jesus mob. That's what it is. It's the mob of Jesus.
A whole society full of them.
Nah, I'm gonna say mob. Society sound like a sweet word. It's the mob. This the JC Mafia.
Damn.
For real.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like you said earlier, mofos wondering why they so unfortunate to a lot of things, because look who you be calling on 24/7. Oh, I promise you calling him 24/7. You Christians. You are. And that's why he's still here. Like, let them go. Let them go so we can get on with our business. We got to tackle this mob. We got to do something, or shit. They've already written the scripts.
I mean, see, the sad part about it, I ain't gonna get into the name and all that, or what his true name could have been, or whatever it might have been, whatever. We're gonna just keep talking about Jesus, right? So what I'm saying is, how I wanted to tackle this. Basically, Jesus would have never told nobody to pray to him.
Right.
None of that. Jesus would have told them the correct thing, which is, to pray to the Father. Amen. You feel me? Which is so be it. Like, you casting a spell. Truly, people don't understand that part either. But to do whatever you do, pray, beg, cast a spell. Whatever you're doing, you're supposed to do it straight to the Creator. He showed you how to pray. The Lord's Prayer: Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Da 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 da. Amen. He did not say, in Jesus' name, in my name, I want y'all to pray. No, none of that.
Right. He told you to pray to Allah.
So the Muslims, they understand, they overstand that, and they read both. They read the Bible and they read the Quran. And what I'm saying is, they know that you're not supposed to do that. In the Muslim, in Arabic, it's called shirk. Like spelled like a shirt, but without the T is a K. Shirk, right? So shirk in English, you can say it's called blasphemy.
And
it's called blasphemy.
That's not the church?
What, shirk?
Yeah.
I don't know. I doubt that. No, they got mosque and such. But what I'm saying is, shirk is blasphemy. So when people praying to anybody else other than the Creator, they're committing blasphemy. So,
right.
So they've created a whole society of blasphemy, is what they've done, and they want all the ignoramuses that possible, because everybody's going to be ignorant at a point in life. So they're trying to cut you off before you grow.
Yes.
They're like, let me snatch that plant out the dirt while it's young. And never let him see the beach again. He won't get a raindrop if I can help it. So that's what they're doing. They done created they created a blasphemous, for the whole New Testament shouldn't be there. But even if they followed some of it, then they would know not to do it in Jesus' name and all of that stuff. Everything Paul wrote, which was damn near the whole New Testament, it need to go.
Right.
All the books of Romans. Didn't the Romans kill the man? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think anybody that love Nipsey Hussle want to hear what the Crips manuscript, wasn't the Crip kill Nipsey or something like that? Hey, do you think they want to know what them other guys think about him and let them write a chapter about him? Like, yeah, on behalf of the people who killed him, I just want to say he was a good guy. Come on now. We don't want to hear your half. We don't want to hear your part in this. So Rome, all that books, Romans, Paul and all, man. Paul would have killed Jesus. He would have seen him on sight. If he would have seen him on sight, he would have smoked him. He never seen him a day in his life. He never seen him a day in his damn life.
Wow.
Yeah? So all of a sudden after the man died, you get an epiphany. You get a spiritual. The spirit came and scared the life out you, because nothing in the physical was gonna do it. From what you saying, because he was a Roman soldier that would kill anybody with Jesus. Them the ops. Shoot, he was Antichrist. He was like, what Christ said? I'm against that nigga. I'm Antichrist. Where he at? And then all of a sudden, when the man died, he write all of the literature pertaining to him that's in the New Testament. Fuck goddamn Paul or Saul or basically Pauline. Fuck Pauline.
It is. It's the Pauline epistle.
Yeah, it's the Pauline Gospels. Yeah, the epistles of Pauline. Yeah, it is. It is what it is. So, and I don't mean fuck Paul in the gay way. A lot of people got their gay mind. They always thinking, everything is gay. Like I gotta say no homo every time nah.
Oh my goodness. What has this world come to? Shit.
Yeah, that's what it's boiling down to. We're dealing with blasphemy. We're dealing with blasphemy on a high level. Like it's too much. It's too much. It don't make no sense that people would be this blasphemous. Like if people did their religion right, I ain't gonna say nothing to them. I can't say nothing to them. Right. I'm just gonna correct the bullshit. You feel me? And that's all I can do. You feel me? If they do some things correct, then hey, who am I? I ain't got nothing to say. Trust me. But they ain't doing it right.
We've been plotted against. They've been plotting against us forever. Forever. And it don't seem like they're trying to be finished with it. I think they just fucking with us. Like, go on and carry out your mission and be done with it and move on to something else. No, they're going to drag this shit out forever. It's like, it's nigga season of the whole fucking age. Whole goddamn age. Like, they better, because they know they can't lighten up. The worst,
and that's something I was thinking about talking about definitely too. Like all of the books of the dead. Because me myself, I the Egyptian Book of the Dead and the Tibetan Book of the Dead, like it all relates. Like, I'm glad I had all the pieces before I even put together the puzzle. Like, because that way I knew the puzzle was put together right. Because I've been looking at the pieces forever. The Tibetan Book of the Dead, most minds ain't gonna be ready for that. And they're gonna, like, I ain't gonna lie, people ain't ready for nothing that they call mythology. The stuff they call mythology.
Right, yeah, it's sick.
People ain't ready for that. And it's, like mythology means my theology, and like I say, theo means God, and we know ology means the science of. So we saying it's the science of my God. That's why I say the most powerful thing a lot of people can say is, "Oh my God," because the God they speaking on might not be the one I'm speaking on. You feel me?
Definitely not.
Yeah, and.
Yeah, so
and I I don't just be referencing the little micro in me. I be referencing all. But you know how it go.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Taz, you gonna read the next section? Y'all gotta read. Y'all gotta
Yeah,
get this. Oh, I see what you got going
yeah,
on. What you got?
I
You done pulled your
yeah.
library out.
This I do further. That's the one that we're on.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, it says, I do further promise and declare that. Oh, this is the continuation of the previous
yeah. This
pledge.
still the O. All of this is still the O.
Or the oath. Holy shit! There's more to it. Okay. I do further promise and declare that I will, when opportunity presents, make and wage relentless war. What? Hold on.
Relentless.
Do further promise and declare that I will, when opportunity presents, make and wage relentless war, secretly or openly, against all heretics, Protestants, and Masons. Whoa, they literally go, okay, as I am directed to do, to extirpate and exterminate them from the face of the whole earth, and that I will spare neither age, sex, nor condition, and that I will burn, hang, waste, boil, flay, peel the skin off, strangle, bury alive this infamous heretics, uh, open up the stomachs and wombs of their mother and crush their infant's head against the. What in the, hold on, man? What the fuck am I reading, man?
The
What
O.
Man, oh, I feel like I should have like a weapon in my hand. I should have a knife in my hand. I feel like somebody just gonna come out the little corner and hold on, man.
Uh,
The
uh,
wounds of the woman and crush their infants' heads against the walls in order to annihilate their execrable race. That when the same cannot be done openly, I will secretly use the poison cup, the strangulation cord, the steel of the poniard, or the leaden bullet, regardless of the honor, rank, dignity, or authority of the person, whatever be their condition in life, either public or private, as I at the time may be directed to do so by any agent of the Pope or superior of the Brotherhood of the Holy Faith of the Society of Jesus. Bro, this shit right here
Bro,
if
bro.
these people are holy, bro, I hate to see them devils, bro.
Hey, bro, I can bet they carry out that tradition right there, like physically, like with their aborted babies. Like you think they come on now, they'll slam that shit across the wall and do all of the stuff they just said, to basically bring life to this shit, you know? Like I can see their ceremonies being acted out easily because they got millions and millions and millions of aborted babies. They don't know what else to do with them.
uh,
Shit, they're like, I done sucked the blood out this little sucker and everything. What else can we do with this? Oh, you can hey, shrimp gumbo, shrimp barbecue, shrimp lemon pepper, shrimp, scampi. Come on now, like god damn, you gonna do baby a million ways.
After they make some melatonin.
Come on, man. It's sickening. It's sickening.
It is indeed. It is
People
exhausting.
steady feeding the beast, you know.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And that was I'm gonna I'm gonna read this part because now that y'all done with all of that gross ass shit. Okay, so in confirmation of which I hereby dedicate my life, soul, and all corporeal powers, and with the dagger which I now receive, I will subscribe my name written in my blood and testimony thereof. And should I prove false or shaken in my determination, may the brethren and fellow soldiers of the militia of the Pope cut my head off and my feet and my throat from ear to ear, my belly opened and sulfur burned therein with all the punishment that can be inflicted upon me by demons in eternal hell forever. that I will, in voting, always vote for a Knight of Columbus in preference to a Protestant, especially a Mason, and that I will lead my party to do so to do. That if Catholics are under ticket, I will satisfy myself, which is the better supporter of the Mother Church, and vote accordingly. That I will not deal with or employ a Protestant if in my power to deal with or employ a Catholic. That I would place Catholic girls in Protestant homes of heretics. That I will provide myself with arms and ammunition that I may be the readiness when the word is passed or am commanded to defend the church either as an individual or with the militia or the Pope. All of which I, whomever, do swear by the blood of the Trinity and the blessed Eucharist, and witness the same further with my name written with the point of this dagger dipped in my own hellfuck blood and sealed in the face of this holy sacrament. Yeah, he's gonna do all that. And for what? So then after all of that shit, he receives the water from the superior and writes his name with the point of his dagger dipped in his own blood, taken from over his heart. And then the superior speaks. He say, "You will now rise to your feet, and I will instruct you in the catechism necessary to make yourself known to any member of the Society of Jesus belonging to this rank. In the first place, you, as a brother Jesuit, will with another mutually make the ordinary sign of the cross as any ordinary Roman Catholic would. Then one crosses his wrists, the palms of his hands open, and the other in answer crosses his feet, one above the other. The first points with forefinger of the right hand to the center of the palm of the left. The other with the forefinger of the left hand points to the center of the palm of the right. The first then with his right hand makes a circle around his head, touching it. The other then with the forefinger of his left hand touches the left side of his body just below his heart. The first then with his right hand draws it across the throat of the other, and the latter then with the dagger down the stomach and abdomen of the first." It's too much. It's too fucking much. Taz, can you read this part? It looks, I seen a Latin word or some. This is the last part. Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up soon. If Task is not in the house, Yasini will continue to read.
Oh, my fault. I thought I was speaking. I forgot completely that I was.
Oh,
that I
damn! We
was
would love to hear what you were saying to nobody.
Yeah, I was already reading. I'm like, wait, what's going on? I forgot that I was still muted. My apologies, my apologies. But it states the first then says lustum, and the other answers nakar. The first regis, and the other answers impious. The first will then present a small piece of paper folded in a peculiar manner 4 times, which the other will cut longi- longitudinally, and on opening the name Jesus will be found written upon the head of the arms and across 3 times. You will then give and receive with him the following questions and answers. From whither do you come? From, and I'm assuming that that's from where do you come? Answer. The holy faith. Whom do you serve? Answer. The Holy Father at Rome, the Pope, and the Roman Catholic Church, universal throughout the world. Okay, so nothing about God. Okay, all right. Who commands you? And answer. The successor of Saint Ignatius Loyola, the founder of the Society of Jesus, or the soldiers of Jesus Christ, who received you? Answer. A venerable man in white hair. How? Answer: with a naked dagger. So he was ready to kill something.
Mm.
I, kneeling upon the cross beneath the banners of the Pope and of our sacred order. Did you take an oath? Answer: I did, to destroy heretics and their governments and rulers, and to spare neither age nor sex nor condition, to be as a corpse without any opinion or will of my own, but to implicitly obey my superiors in all things without hesitation or murmuring. Will you do that? Answer: I will. How do you travel? Answer: in the bark of Peter the fisherman, of Peter the fisherman. So I'm assuming that's a boat. Answer: no, wait.
Mhm.
Whither to travel? And Peter the fisherman, whither do you travel? Answer: to the four quarters of the globe. Let me make just a statement that a globe can have a corner, but we just gonna flow with it, But
Right.
there's four corners, in a globe. But I guess so. But to the four corners of the globe, for what purpose? Answer: to obey the orders of my general and superiors, and execute the will of the Pope, and faithfully fulfill the conditions of my oath. Go ye then into all the world, and take possessions of our lands in the name of the Pope. He who will not accept him as the vicar of Jesus and his vice regent on earth, let him be accursed and exterminated. These people is serious about their business.
Man. And so now we understand why Jesus is ruling over here, up in here. Yeah, he got a whole army, or like Calico said, a whole mob willing to do the work in his name. And look at your works and what they include, though. Could I
And
sign up for this?
hey,
Yeah.
and they got the nerve to talk about the Taliban. You know what I mean? For real. They were like, I know you ain't trying to pull one of my stunts. You know, they mad. What I'm saying. They don't even want to think somebody else will go all out like they will. Shit, because
Yeah.
they just told you basically they'll strap a bomb to their chest. You know what I
Yep.
mean? They ready to smoke something,
Absolutely.
even if it's them.
Mm, mm, mm. So Charbet wanted to know what is the difference between the Black Masons and them. Uh,
They
is the
can't be
Black
accepted. They can't be accepted. The black ones can't be accepted with them Jesuits. That's only the difference.
Yeah,
They would love to because they got that Piola in them. You know, they
I
got
sure
that.
hope
They
that's
got
not
that
true.
Sambo.
I hope that's not true, Calico.
What that they can't be accepted?
That no, that they can be just as cutthroat as them, the Black
Who
Masons.
us? Who black people?
Yeah,
Why we look? We know ain't
we
nothing
don't,
new.
we don't, we
Look,
don't wake
look,
up and just want to kill somebody.
sus. There's nothing new under the sun. Nothing except for them. So that means all of the bullshit has already existed. They learn from the best. Trust me, they learn from the best. You know, they ain't invent nothing.
Mm,
I
mm,
promise you. They learn from some grimy niggas. Trust me. And
right.
the same grimy niggas are Sambos and Piolas.
Hmm.
You know, now they done just got so whited out. We just don't know behind the deck of cards is still that Joker.
That's right. And even though they're all boys clubs, I'm sure there's a women's club. I'm not talking about the Eastern Stars, but I'm sure they've got the boys got so many. different clubs that can commingle together as one club when need be, like now. And then I'm sure the Piolas got their own goddamn club because they ain't no motherfucking Saints either. They ain't.
Oh yeah. That's like saying the DAR, DAR, the Daughters of the American Revolution. I'm pretty sure that's something that Piolas, that's something that Piolas aspire to be.
Well, you just gave me some homework.
Yeah, that's the female version of the KKK.
Can you say the acronym again? TO.
No, DAR. DAR. Yeah. Yeah. Daughters of, yeah. That's what Margaret Sanger was a part of. So we're talking about the Daughters of the American Daughters of the American Revolution.
Damn.
Yep. So that's why I try to tell people it all started with the so-called American Revolution. 1865, when Abraham got killed. From 65 to 71, there was really no government at all. The government took a recess because basically it was time to go to war. You know what I mean? So it was a recess. And then when all of the smoke cleared, the KKK formed their own political party, their own government. They hijacked the White House by force. It's called de facto. They do run it, but they did it. They did it by ill means. It's not, it's nothing lawful. They did it by they use muscle. They kicked the right ass, and when people vacated, the government, they ended up opening it up, and that was the Act of 1871. When the U.S. became a corporation. So basically, that means everybody became property. You became a product of the corporation. So slavery never ended.
God damn, class is in session.
It is what it is. And ever since, like I say, the KKK has been running America. That's why they would name their female version the Daughters of the American Revolution. Yep. They highlight that. Yeah, we can get in that anytime.
There you go. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna dig into that. Shit.
Hey, put that on the big screen.
There you go. Put it on the big screen.
I was just finna blow it up.
Go for it.
Which one did you?
Oh shit.
What happened to that? Oh.
I think I fucked it up. Do it again, Taz. Sorry. There you go. Boom. Let me get a look at this shit.
Yeah.
Who's
the author? Who's the author?
People. UCC Connection. Common Law Handbook.
Thought about it be at the bottom of the front. It's on the bottom of the front.
Right. Patrick, somebody. Don't nobody want to sign.
Yeah, dude, like, hey, I'm just dropping this information. I don't want y'all coming for me.
Right.
My boy said, ain't no coming for me. Just pick up the information. Don't say you got it from me.
Taz can't even recommend the book.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Well,
All
I
of
mean,
these,
you can't tell them who the author is, who to go look for.
yeah,
Hey,
no, a
I'm gonna
lot
be
of
one of them authors with a nickname, like you know what I'm saying, like Dark Man X. You know how they do. Shoot, come up with a whole alias. You don't know who that is.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't see no. It just it's just a no title having that. It was made
Damn,
in
Demetrius.
Illinois, but it's a real good one. The UCC
Of
connection to how to
course.
free yourself from legal tyranny is an
Mm,
amazing book, and this one as well. All of them. It's a whole series.
mm-hmm. Damn. So Taz spends all his time reading.
Yeah, I be stuck babysitting, so I ain't got no choice.
It's all good. It's all good. We could we could chat this show away as soon as I show you this one last thing, and
I
that
would say,
is
run that video, close it. You can close it with that video too.
most definitely. I just wanted the people to see. Let me see. Did I stop sharing my screen? I wanted the people to see all of these schools that the Jesuits have, and this is in the United States. List of Jesuit educational institutions, and these are just the like the universities and shit. But they have all kinds of schools for junior high, grade
Yeah.
school,
Hey, I
and
don't know about hey sister. I don't know about y'all, but it's a school down here called Jesuit.
yeah, yeah. They don't hide their name. It's just that people don't know who they are.
Hmm.
That's
I
why.
mean,
But this is it shows you 29 universities, and look at this, Marquette. You don't even know that these are Jesuits universities. These are Jesuit schools. Right here, list of Jesuit educational institutions. United States has 29 of them. Boston College, Boston College School of Theology and Ministry, Holy Cross, all of this shit that you thought was just a university like Georgetown, Fairfield University, Fordham, Loyola, some other stuff, Marquette Regis University, St. Joseph University, St. Peter's, Xavier University. All of this shit is Jesuit. All of this shit is Jesuits. I'm telling you, that's what's up. They're everywhere. They doing their thing. They wrote it. All they have to do is go by it. I assume that any one of them is scared to fuck up, so they're going to do their job, and they're still in operation right here today, right now. And that's why real soon you're gonna get part two, because it don't even stop here. This was just a oath and some dude's book on it, but we're definitely gonna break them all the hell fuck way down. I promise you we are. It's written. And so, with that being said, I am Yassini. I do have a YouTube channel called Yassini in the House, and also you can find me on with my brothers Trio Dios periodically. Um, the Taz Show. Subscribe to him if you haven't already. Everybody knows D Calico. Go hit him up. He's everywhere. Okay. Taz and Calico, if you want to say your own greetings up out of here,
I
hit.
wanna, me personally, I just wanna. Let me show my face. Uh, I wanna thank you for allowing me to to be a part of your first live
First
show.
live ever.
Not only that, but we are also live on the Trio Dios YouTube. So this is also our first video in the Trio Dios. We've uploaded some stuff over there, but
Mm,
it's the first live show that we have within that channel. Go subscribe to that channel. You can find us on the Trio Dios. But
mhm,
as with anything else, just go give us a like on and a subscription wherever it is that you might find us. Expect new content. I have We have a presentation coming real soon. It's gonna be under the name the Orishas Explained. All right. So I'm gonna bring you another PowerPoint, and we're gonna have that real soon. Expect it. Get your pen, paper ready. Make sure that you go to all our channels. Yasini in the house on YouTube, D Calico on YouTube, the Taz Show on YouTube. You can find me also under Tasmaniac Wolf for my Facebook, and I also have a business page on Instagram and Facebook under the Taz Show. So I appreciate you. I can't wait to do a little more of these shows. And with that said, I'm gonna let the God close it out. The brother D Calico, and hope to see you guys real soon.
I thought Yasini was gonna. No, it's that Yasini.
I'm gonna play it as soon as you say bye. Tell them bye. All right, you had your chance.
See you later.
Yeah. Bud.
Roll that blunt up, let's smoke some drugs. 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 Roll that blunt up, let's smoke some drugs.
I smoke me some chronic hydro blunt. When I'm geeked up and feeling good, I don't front. Eyes all glossy, pupils all red. People tend to ask me, what the fuck you had? I stay fucked up, stay low all the time. Don't try to smoke me out, buy some shit sometime. Hit it, inhale it, don't be a Bill Clinton. This shit is mint great, I ain't fucking with it. I gotta have my shit every single hour. When I choke on it, it gives me power. So how can test me when I'm having fun? Cause everybody knows I'm packing a gun. I pop you in your head, in your chest, in your throat. I get cold stupid when I hit on the drove. Crazy, dope, weed, blunt. I can tell when I smell the fire from the bump. Now back in the day they used to call it Mary Jane. Or a blow joint if you mixed it with cane. Whatever. Sesame oil, Colombian gold. Started smoking blood when I was 10 years old. Cause when I'm not high, I'm bored as hell. And when I'm out high, everybody can tell. But I don't give a shit, I'm in my own world, bitch. I could be sweet or a nasty little bitch. But I can tell you this, I ain't to be fucked with. I don't give a damn, cause to me, this some punk shit. If you wanna hang and get high, that'll work. But when you try to fuck up my high, I go berserk. I don't know karate, but I know crazy. I stomp down a nigga like it don't faze me. So when you so looking fucked up, eyes red, you don't have to guess, you know what I had.
Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit. Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit. Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit. Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit. Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit. Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit. Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs.
I knew a fucking fool who thought he was cool. Thought he was slick, a nigga from the old school. Slipped into my ashtray when I wasn't looking. Pulled out my doobie, now my shit is cooking. Caught him with my meter, super stupid beater. Get my doobie back, motherfucking rat. You know damn well you didn't put in on that. You lost your VIP pass, now you get the gap. That's a promise black, you out the Big Mac. I bet your ass $100 that I stay strapped. Everybody knows that I'm packing a gun. And when I get high, I know I'm the one to get with, don't mess with me when I'm high. If you think I'm lacking, don't even try to use me, abuse me because I'm fucked up. I get cold stupid when I hit on the bud. Chronic, dope, weed, blunt. I can tell when I smell the fire from the bump. I can tell when I smell the fire from the bump. I can tell when I smell the fire from the bump. I can tell when I smell the fire from the bump.
Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit.
I could tell when I smell the fire from the blunt.
Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit. Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit. Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit. Roll up a fat ass blunt of that shit. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs. Roll up a blunt and let's smoke some drugs.